Hey guys, it's Lauren with Sweet Home Sewing, and I'm here with another unboxing. So, I know what one of these are. Where's my orange handled scissors? What? Okay, go get my orange handled scissors. Your sister, I don't know. Like, my husband took him, and I don't know what happened to him. Okay, this is from Plain. Oh, I know what this. Hush, I know what this one is. Okay, this. Go look for it while I do this. Hold on. Anyways, okay. This is the Christmas fabric, part of it. Oh, and then the rest of it came in. Okay, I was hoping my other fabric, I guess it'll be here tomorrow for that table runner. I'm ready to finish the Stars and Gingham table runner and video it for y'all. Hi, Lauren. Thank you for your fabulous support. We know you will love your new pet pretties. Okay. Happy Sewing PJ & Co. Okay, so I've got this one, So this is all yardage for, where is it at? This right here. That's the new tree skirt from Fig Tree. So this is from Plain Jane's & Co. This next one is from, this is the eyelet that they didn't have at PJ & Co. that I got from Handmade is Heart Made. So it's got the red and then the green. This is the eyelet and then this eyelet here. I went ahead and got this. I know I have some, but I went ahead and got this because I did not want to use all of mine that I have on hand. So I went ahead and got this. And these were both of these cost $23 because they were $5.75 for a half yard. I got two, so I got a yard, so two each, plus $5.99 for shipping, plus $1.96 for tax. So it's $30.95 for these 2 yards. They're the only ones that I could find that had it. And then I forget how much this is because it didn't have a I did have a 15, I think, % off coupon from them that they sent with one of my other packages. So I did get a little bit off on these. But this is all the fabric that I need for this. And if you do this, if you notice back here, it tells what they use on the front. So if you want to use that, it has the actual number of the fabric on here. And that's how I made sure that I had the right fabrics. So I got my fabric. And that tree skirt's for me. And I want to put that on my tree this year. Okay, this is from Shabby Fabrics. Y'all, I just ordered another quilt kit from Shabby Fabrics. It is going to be the cutest quilt. It's got windmills and it's got the fabric. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's okay. So I went ahead and got it. Okay. It doesn't tell me how much it is.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, that's cute. Don't do that to him. I don't know, but don't mess with him. Okay. Okay, go. So this is the one that I got from my mom. It's the actual this fabric here. If you can see the poinsettias, it's more of a classical look. Oh, you can't see it there. It has the more classical look to it. Classical, you know what I mean. So I got that one. This is the one for my mom. And then this is the one for my sister. And it looks like it uses just stars from above, creekside stitches. 1 layer cake or 36 assorted 10-inch squares, a half a yard of binding, and 3.5 yards of backing. That's what you need for this one. So this is Oh, that is so cute. So this is my binding fabric. And there you use Postcard Christmas for, I'm not seeing this, but look how cute that is. This is kind of a little bit of a vintage, which I figured my sister would like. My sister's kind of like me. She likes vintage. So I haven't seen this fabric, but that's cute. So I've got this fabric that come with it. Hopefully this one won't take too long because I've got to get, not necessarily mine, but my sister and both of my stepmom and my mom, I've got to get theirs done. I want to get it done before, I'd like to get them done by September or beginning of October. So I've got a little bit, but I've also got things that I'm working on. So it's, you know. So my sister's I'll probably do first. All it is nothing but half square triangles and then solid squares. So all you're doing, oh, that's going to be easy. Okay. I think hers will be easy to do. I mean, my mom's and stepmoms are too. It's just going to take a little bit longer because of the cutting for it. So that Bargello tree skirt, though, it turned out, I had so many compliments on it. And honestly, if I could find some Christmas fabric on sale, then I probably would buy some and try to make some to sell because I had a lot of people liking it. So cut binding on the bias, which will make it easier to get around the curves. Your kit includes a large cut of binding fabric so you can achieve bias binding if desired. Cut enough 2.5-inch strips on the bias so that when pieced binding measures at least 270 inches long. Press all seams open after sewing project together. So I am going to actually sew this like you would do like a quilt top and then sandwich it. And I'll sandwich it and then quilt it. And then what I'll do is once I quilt it, I'll quilt it and then I will cut out my circle because it has this, and then I'll cut out my slit out of that, and then I will bind it. But I'm going to go ahead and that way I'm not having to go around that circle. I'm just going to quilt it like you would do a quilt. I will go ahead and actually I may do that after I quilt it too. Just quilt it. It's going to be a giant square. I will quilt it and then trim the edges like I need to, and then cut out the circle, and then the slits will go around your go around the tree, and then I will kind of clean it up and then bind it, and then it'll be done. I think that's going to be the easiest thing. I need to play around with my machine to see what kind of stitches it has, and then I might kind of see what it looked like sandwich, like, because I've got some extra fabric or batting. So what I may do is make like a small little like just a little square, you know, and try it out and see if I can do something kind of Christmassy for the pad or for the binding, or not the binding, the quilt pattern. So we'll see. So these are my, so basically got all my fabric in for these two, or these, this one's for me, and then this is for my mom and my sister. And then I'm wanting to do, I need to put this in a bag. I don't have a big enough bag though. I wanted to put this in a bigger bag. That way I could keep all of this. I need to buy some, I've got some smaller ones, but I need some big ones. That way I can put these in a bag. Oh, I've got them zipper bags. Duh, Lauren. Those are underneath there, and then I'll put that one in a zipper bag. That way they're all together. So, anyways, that way I can start all this. Okay. So I'm still waiting. Let's see where that fabric's at. My daughter's listening to my song in there. I love Matchbox 20. And I'm in there listening to, I had it on the TV in there. Okay. It's not even showing. Oh my gosh. So it was received Saturday. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. I don't. Like I ordered, when did I order this? I ordered it last week. Honestly, it should have already been here. But I'm going to go ahead and sign up for text. I like to do that because it kind of, I don't know, it kind of helps. I don't know. Is it going to, there it goes. There it goes. So, anyways, so as soon as hopefully the fabric will be here tomorrow, that way I can press it, or I can starch it and press it, and then I can start making a video for y'all, because I will do the stars, and then I'll do another video for the gingham. I am about to start cutting, or start, I'm going to do a mock block. So I'm about to start working on the, not a mock block, but I'm about to start doing sewing on the bees and blossoms. I am going to sew one bee, so I kind of know how to do it, and then I will record doing a bee. Then I will do, so I will have several videos, because I'll do the bee block. Oh, I can't show y'all that. Sorry. I forgot it's got the cuttings on it. I'll do a bee block, and then I'll do another video of the bloom blocks. Then I'll do a leaf, and then I'll do the vines. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 of just the sewing videos for y'all. Like I said, I did not do the cutting because a friend needed help, and so I FaceTimed with her and helped her cut. She was she's I guess a newer sewer, newer quilter, and she was confused, and Big Tree's patterns can be confusing. And like I said in the last video, I remember how like overwhelming and how kind of daunting cutting can be. I remember being like overwhelmed and like almost like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do this? And then their patterns are a little confusing. So I FaceTimed with her and I helped her cut. Kind of helped her, help her read the pattern and all that. So we did that, but I will do some sewings for each block on camera for y'all, because I think a couple of people wanted it, maybe more, I don't know, so I'll do it on camera. So anyways, and as soon as that fabric for the stars and gingham gets in, that's what's holding me up. I would have already had a video on here for y'all for that table runner for June if it wasn't for the mail. Well, that lady kind of put it in, like I ordered it, and like she did not ship it for like 2 or 3 days after, so she kind of held it up to just a little bit. But I mean, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth her. She probably is a one person and trying to get orders in, so I don't want to sit here. I'm not trying to badmouth her. So I'm kind of at a standstill waiting on the mail. So as soon as it comes in, I'll get that done. That way I can get all that done. I've got all of my red and white for that quilt, or for that. I got all my red and white half square triangles done. I just have to do my pink and white, and then my red and pink half square triangles. I'm probably not gonna do all those on, like, I'll do a few. I don't know. I may go ahead and just do them all, and then just sew them and just whatever, because I can fast forward the video to where it looks like it gets it done pretty quick. So anyways, but I'm going to be working on the bees and blossoms today. I also pulled out this weekend back there. I also pulled out the that little popsicle table runner that I got from Latimer Lane Quilts, and I got it out. It's got fig tree fabric. I think it is from Fig Tree, matter of fact. but I pulled it out so I can start starching that fabric, because after I'm done with the Stars and Gingham, I want to get that out, because that one, after I'm using the Stars and Gingham, I want to put that one out for the rest of the summer. Guys, I still haven't made my strawberries. I don't know when I'll make them. I want to, but it's one of those to where I'll have a video up when I have it up. I know a lot of y'all aren't doing it, but I want to. I want them, and they're so cute. Well, what I have in my mind, they're going to be cute. So I need to get them done. It won't take me long, just if I could do them. My daughter takes her driving test, her license test on Wednesday to see if she gets her license or not. And then she takes, I had to take her to a doctor on Thursday. So I kind of done a little bit of chores this morning. So I think I'm going to come in here and sew for just a little bit. Because I did, I shampooed my couch, 2 of my couches. Well, it's a big sectional, so I did 2 sections. And then once those are dry, then I'll do the other section, so we at least have somewhere to sit. Is it still? Yeah, okay. So kind of waiting on, I kind of shampooed them because they were filthy, because my daughter likes to sit on the couch, and I told her no. My older daughter too is always on the couch. I think she spelled Big Red. Beat that child. Not really. I'm not gonna beat her. She's almost 17. Like, I mess with her. But anyways, but I found some red on my couch, and I'm like, that little toot. She spilled not a whole lot. It was just a little bit, but I was able to get it out. But I shampooed 2 sections of my couch, and so I'm kind of waiting on those to dry. And I do need to go start some laundry, but I want to go ahead and start sewing. There was something else I was going to show y'all or tell y'all, and I cannot remember. We had company all day Saturday. I know I did a video for that one unboxing, and then we got to visit, and they didn't leave, I think, until after 10. But it was a very good day. She's a newer friend, and I just love her. So I didn't do any sewing, and yesterday, literally from Friday and Saturday, from being so busy and not getting enough sleep yesterday, when I woke up and we went to church, my body was hurting. Like, it was sore feeling because I was so tired. So I came home yesterday after church, didn't even eat when I got home. I changed clothes and got in that bed, and I think I slept for about 2 hours. Felt better, but I was still real kind of groggy. And I just kind of sat around, did some dishes and stuff, and then I went to bed pretty early, I think, last night. I got about 8 hours of sleep. I'm still kind of tired, but I feel a lot better. My body doesn't hurt. I'm like, I'm getting older, because it used to not affect me that way. Of course, I'm 40, so I guess that comes with it when the older you get. But anyways, I've noticed the closer to 40 I got, now that I'm 40, things are starting to change a little bit. Things affect me a different way, but hey, at least I'm here still. But anyways, so I didn't get any sewing done this weekend. Like I said, I'm ready to get the Stars and Gingham. I love these blocks. They are so cute. They're easy, and I cannot wait to get this quilt top together. I am going to try to today, sometime, maybe this evening, to learn. I got to try to figure out how to quilt on this machine. I'm a little intimidated by it, so I haven't looked. My book's out. I just haven't looked at it, and I need to do that, because I need to quilt my strawberry table runner. It's right behind me, and it's waiting. I just need to do it. But I'm a little intimidated by this machine right here, because she is amazing. She's a really good machine, but it can be very intimidating whenever she's got so many things that you can do with her. Like, I was looking at all the cool things that she did, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But that's where I start getting overwhelmed, and I'm like, okay, I gotta stop and only learn one thing at a time, and then go from there. I did see that they have a left I think it's called a left bi-level foot, and it's down just a hair. If I'm trying to find that somewhere and get it, that way, they said the way you can bind with, like do your quilt binding, it just lowers down just enough to where that binding fabric rubs across that, and then it kind of helps keep your fabric real straight. I don't do any fancy stitching or anything on mine. I mean, I guess I could, but I just like a simple straight stitch. And I do bind. I don't hand bind. My neck, I don't think, would let me do it by hand. I used to, And I still sometimes do like cross stitching and hand embroidery. I miss that, but looking down for that long really hurts my neck. It hurts my neck enough sewing, but I think like hand, it takes even longer. So I want to learn. I want to do one of these days, like something small, but try to learn how to do that. But I haven't. I want to learn though. But on a bigger quilt, I'm just going to do it by machine. But I like just a simple stitch around the on the binding, just something simple, you know, nothing fancy, nothing like that. So anyways, hopefully Cadence's quilt will be done in a couple of weeks. I just talked to her this morning. She got it last night. She was at a sewing retreat all weekend. So hopefully I'll have that done in a couple of weeks. I told her whatever she thinks cutest on the quiltings. I don't know. It'll be a surprise for me when it comes to quilting. I've also got to make her pillowcase and her decorative pillow also. And I got to figure out what I'm going to put in the middle of that. Because it has that applique flower, and I'm not a fan of applique. I almost bought a couple of kits like 6 months or more ago from Lori Holt that she has applique kit quilts, especially that calico one where it was like in the garden. So cute, but almost everything is applique. I'm not a big fan of applique, and I don't know why. I don't like it. I mean, that's just me. I just don't. I mean, I've done one or two, and I'm just not crazy about them. But I literally, this phone has been on the charger, and now it's at 15%. Like, I thought it's... Anyways. So, anyways. Where was I going with that? I don't even know where I was... Oh, the pillow. So I'm not doing the applique on the, I mean, I guess I could, but then I'd have to buy the fusible stuff that I'd have to buy all that extra, and it's just, I don't really want to. I'd rather do a cute little quilt block in the middle. So I've got some extra quilt blocks. I've got to find them, like the pinwheels and the half square triangles and stuff. So what I may do is I may do, something like maybe a pinwheel or hourglass block, something kind of cute, you know, in the middle. I may try to figure out what to do and kind of put that in there. So I need to get that pattern out and start kind of trying to think and then find all the half square triangles I have. And if I can't find them, I still got enough fabric to do that. So I may have to order some background fabric because I don't know if I have enough for that. I just thought about that. So I may have to order some of that background fabric for that. Because I think you need... Hold on, let me get the pattern out. Because it says you need... Like for the back, you need 13.5 by width of fabric cut into 2 triangles at 13.5 by 12 inches. I may have to order some more fabric for that, like that matches the backing of her quilts. I may do that. I may have enough for the background because the background is just 2 strips of 3 inches by width of fabric. You need 2 strips at 3.5 by 17.5, and then 2 strips by 3.5 that are 3 inches by 8.5. If I have to, I'll just piece some pieces together. I should have enough for that. So the only thing that I'll have to do is probably the backing. So I'll probably get a half yard. And it has a little applique, and it's really cute. It's just a little flower, but I'm just not real crazy. Like I said, I'm not crazy about applique. And I think you can download this from bunnyhill.com or bunnyhillblog.com, either one from Bunny Hill Designs. I think Fat Quarter Shop was selling this, but I got it free. If you go to bunnyhill.com, it's this one right here. You see, the applique flower is cute. I just don't care for it. I just don't like applique. So it's a 12.5 by 16.5 inch pillow. But it'll be her little decorative pillow for her bed. And then her other, I showed y'all the fabric. I'm just going to do a pillowcase for her bed. So, anyways. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here now. I did not mean to talk your ear off for 30 minutes. There was something else I was going to tell y'all, and I cannot remember what I was going to say. I can't remember what I was going to show y'all. It was something. So, hopefully, here in a little bit, I'll have a video. I got to charge my phone because now it wasn't charging. So, is this still on? Okay. So I'm going to charge my phone, get this video uploaded, and start working on a B block. That way I can record a B block for y'all. But like I said, there's going to be several different, I will break the videos up into which blocks they are. That way, for one, hopefully they won't be too long. And two, if you only need, like, okay, I can't figure out this or that, then you can look through the videos and figure out, oh, okay, here's a video for that. So hopefully that'll help y'all too. I hope y'all have had a wonderful weekend, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.